man is dead today after being shot by police in Rochester. Caught in the middle of all this in elementary school. It took place outside a home on Milburn Street in the Park Avenue neighborhood. School 23 was placed on lockout as this all unfolded. All of the kids, we're told, are safe and have since been released to their parents. Isabel Garcia joins us live from the scene with more. Isabel.
Yes, it's certainly been a very active and large scene of a large police presence here this afternoon on the city's Park Ave section. Now, we've actually seen police putting up more crime scene tape and some developments. They've actually opened up within the last 30 minutes or so, Milburn Street up to Edgerton. Now, they still and have been blocking more of the streets over on Edgerton as well. But so far, Milburn up to Edgerton has been reopened, and just about 45 minutes ago, we saw the medical examiner's van arrive on scene too. Now, there were several responding agencies to the scene, including state police, the sheriff's office, RPD, and we also saw some Brighton police cars in the area. According to Rochester police, officers were attempting to locate and take a suspect into custody related to what they say were several incidents which occurred today throughout the city as well as the county. Now, we're told that search eventually led authorities to this area where the suspect was found outside of a home on Milburn Street. RPD says after repeated attempts to stop the suspect, weapons were introduced and police then discharged at least one shot, fatally striking the man. Now, this all happened right around 1 o'clock, and this elementary school here behind me, School 23, lets out at 1:30 for the pre-K students, and at the time this was all unfolding, I spoke with several concerned parents who arrived on scene, many of whom were just confused about what was even happening overall. And as mentioned, the school was placed on lockout at the time, and right now police had been giving us very limited information.
When officers approached the male, at some point weapons were introduced and shots were fired. That male has ultimately been struck by at least one round fired from the officers that were involved in this incident. That male has been pronounced deceased here at the scene. As you can see, we've had some parents arrive on scene. What we're doing is we triage to a specific area of the school that doesn't involve going through the scene. That it also involves keeping the children safe, so coming out in one area, having the parents come pick those children up and safely evacuating them in an orderly fashion versus having all the parents rush here all at once, where all the students come out at once. We're trying to work them through in what would be the most appropriate and simple way for those students.
And again, the kids were safely released and sent home to parents and families around 2 o'clock this afternoon. They had a location where they were exiting the building outside of the police tape. And there will be, we're told from RPD, 2 investigations now. There's the criminal investigation involving the suspect's actual incidents that occurred today. And we're also told there will be an internal investigation because this was a police-involved shooting. Now, the rule is the state attorney general's office does get involved and will look into any shooting involving a police officer, and then that office will determine if any criminal charges are warranted. So, of course, several moving parts here as well. We will continue to keep you updated as more information from police becomes available. For now, though, we'll send it back to you in the studio. Reporting live in Rochester, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
Isabel, thank you. News 8 also spoke with a parent and student outside School 23. We also heard from a woman who watched this all unfold.
So we continue our team coverage now with Christian Garzone. He joins us live. Christian, what have you learned up to this point?
Well, we're told this level of police presence, this kind of scene, doesn't happen near Park Avenue, often anyways. This was very unusual and scary for folks as they're trying to navigate and figure out what was going on here today, especially for the parents, as School 23 was put on lockout today. News 8 spoke to Ashley Maynard. Her son Henry goes to School 23. She said it was several minutes of panic and uncertainty, trying to figure out just what was happening here. She eventually found her son, and it was an instant sigh of relief, as many of you at home can imagine. We'll hear from her in just a minute, but first, though, is Elena Barrett, who was in her kitchen when she heard yelling by the school. She rushed to her window and saw the suspect running towards Milburn Street, and she saw what appeared to be undercover police with very large guns in a foot pursuit. She said police chased the man to a house on the other side of Edgerton, and they met the suspect at an intersection and kept telling the man to get down, and he would not. She then said he appeared to be hurt somehow, running with a bit of a, quote, trot, as she called it. Shortly after that, gunfire.
He met a woman in the intersection who asked very calmly what was going on, and then they ran down Milburn more and became out of sight, and then about 2 minutes later I heard 5 gunshots in a row.
Yeah, I was scared out of my mind. I didn't know what to think. I saw the tape and I parked over there and I just sprinted to my son's school so I could find out what was going on. When I passed the police, they said things were already taken care of and all the kids were fine, so I calmed down, and as soon as I seen him, tears just naturally came to my eyes, and he gave me the biggest hug he's ever hugged me, and he said he was scared he wasn't going to see me again.
And this section of Vassar Street and Park Avenue is now open to traffic. Live in Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam, Teresa, right back to you.
Christian, very powerful sound there from those in the area. Meanwhile, Rochester Mayor Malik Evans is extending the gun violence state of emergency. It was expected to be up March 16th. The state of emergency will now continue until April 13th. Evans says the city has seen 26 shooting victims and 10 homicides so far in 2023.